Have you ever wondered why some of the greatest love stories end with the deepest wounds? Not because love was absent, but perhaps because it was present with more force than anyone could bear. Throughout history, we have seen wars, revolutions, and powerful ideas consume the very people who created them. There is an old saying, revolutions devour their own children. But what if love belongs to the same category? One writer once said, just as a cat devours its young, and a revolution devours its children, love devours its lovers. It consumes them while they sit at its abundant table. It invites them to a feast only to make them its prey. At first glance, these words seem cruel, almost unfair to love itself. How can love, the most beautiful thing a human being can experience, be responsible for so much pain? Yet the truth may be more complicated than that. Many relationships do not fall apart because love disappears. Sometimes they fall apart because people begin asking from love what it was never meant to provide. We ask it to remove our fears. We ask it to heal every wound. We ask it to guarantee happiness. We ask it to give certainty in a world built on change. And little by little, the burden grows heavier until it becomes too heavy for two hearts to carry. Then separation arrives, and the search for a culprit begins. Who poisoned the apple of love? Who destroyed the moment that seemed destined to last forever? We blame circumstances. We blame distance. We blame time. And sometimes we even blame ourselves. But as the quote suggests, no one suspects love. No one expects its criminal intentions. Because in our eyes, love stands above all suspicion. And perhaps that is where the problem begins. We do not treat love as a feeling alone. Sometimes we turn it into a small god. We expect perfection from it. We expect perfection from another human being. We expect emotions to burn with the same intensity forever. And when life refuses to fulfill those expectations, we feel betrayed, even though life never promised us such things in the first place. Now, so perhaps love does not literally devour its lovers, but it can do so when we demand from it more than it was ever meant to be. What begins as a blessing becomes a burden. What begins as a source of joy becomes a source of suffering. And so the question remains, do relationships end because love disappears? Or because we sometimes ask love to give more than it was ever capable of giving? I'd love to hear your perspective. Do you believe love truly devours its lovers, or do lovers willingly place themselves in its jaws? Adar, share your thoughts in the comments. I'll be reading the most thoughtful and insightful responses.